Happy New Year again. I said it in yesterday's video too. But if this is Tuesday, then it must be Senior Day at the Goodwill. So guess where we're going? Yeah, I gotta get out a little bit. I haven't been out for a while, so. And then from there, we're gonna go up to Dollar Tree. And then we'll go home. It's not a long ride today. Whew. I was just listening to a song on the radio before I came onto this. It was, remember from the old movie Pretty in Pink? I loved that movie. So did my kids. So I was always taking my kids to the movies. So I had to listen to that. I thought, well, you guys don't know on heard. I'm hoping it won't be too crowded, but you never know. Maybe people like me who have been trying to get out and just kind of walk around, see if they can spend money in a little of it. Let's get over here. Well, I don't really have anything new to report over what I talked about in yesterday's Mask Monday video. Oh no, this guy in front of me is turning. Which means if anybody comes up behind me, they'll be upset that I'm sitting here to go straight to the light rather than turning, because I know you can't turn. Well, yesterday we got all of our decorations put away, outside and inside. Of course, Callie had help. I'll be posting maybe some little shorts with her helping us, but she was very upset. Because, you know, cats don't like change, and so it was like she was kind of just sulking around yesterday, you know. Where does she go? Because she got used to going under that tree and sleeping there. So I feel bad for that, but boy, our house sure looks clean now, you know, vacant and clean. After having all that other stuff out. So it's always nice to see a nice clean house again. But then I do miss all the decorations. So we got them all put away properly. And they all fit in our little shed. So they'll already be down here for next year. Excuse me. And what's weird is, you know, my village I put up is from Design 56, okay? And I always saved all of the boxes that came in, the original boxes, okay? Now, when we put them out, I had all the boxes, but it's like there's 4 boxes missing. Don't know where, you know? It's like a whole container, storage container is missing. It had the empty boxes in them. So I had to pack some of them just away. You know, real carefully. And of course they told Bob, because Bob tends to be a little clumsy sometimes. Be very careful the way you put these in on the shelf. Don't drop them. Poor guy, he tries, but you know, he's just kind of clumsy. Let's see, going by this big truck here. Now let's see if we got any in across the front where I can park the front in the shade. There's one, but is that guy over too far? No, I'm not gonna go in there. I'll just go over here. Now, hopefully, they'll have all the Christmas stuff put away in there. It took up a lot of room, made the aisles even thinner. So, maybe it won't be as mishmashy in there. So, I probably won't be more than like 20 minutes. Take a drink while I'm here. Where's the bag? Where's the bag? I'll just bring this Christmas one. That's the first one I reached. The others are probably all shoved under the seat here. And you know how this place, the aisles are so narrow you cannot get more than one cart down. only one direction. Can't have anybody come in the other direction. So, I'll be back. Well, I'm back. It was nice to walk in and see no Christmas stuff. They had like 2 couches. That's how much room it took up several rows, but everything else was still real crowded. It's just so hard to get through those aisles, especially if one person's standing there looking at stuff and they got a big cart. How do I open that? So, yeah. Luckily, I didn't buy a whole lot. Just got 3 little items. And I only spent 7 something. And lines, they have several lines, but they're kind of long. They don't really have a system set up, where everybody's like all in one line and there's people, become available. So you just got to hope that the line you get in is not going to be too long or get held up for some reason, which our line did. There's nobody coming around. Well, now we'll go up to Dollar Tree. Bob will probably be surprised that I got done so fast, but yeah, it just gets frustrating or, agitating when there's so many people. And then some people are so oblivious to other people needing to get by. So, what can I say? What can I say? People are people. Clear that way. Should I go? No, better not. I'll go after this guy goes by. So, I only got a couple of tops. And yeah, I know I don't need a whole bunch of tops. However, Grandma has gained like about 8 pounds since I've gotten down here. And I brought a couple of my little bit larger shirts, like this one's a little bit larger, but most of them I brought were smaller because I had thought I was going to be doing a lot of walking back and forth to get the mail every day, and then it turned out to be too far to walk. So I haven't lost weight, and with the holidays, I just thought, heck with it. Just going to enjoy myself, which I did. And we still have a few things left to eat up. So we're working on it. Otherwise, you have any resolutions? My resolution, as always, is to lose weight, but it's that way all year long. And try to get my breathing more under control, or whatever's wrong with it. I figure I've got to fix it myself. The doctors don't know what the hell is wrong, so screw them. I do need to find, though, an eye doctor, a regular doctor, not just going like into an optometrist, but an ophthalmologist. Because when I went the last time I went, it was Costco, and the guy told me then, he says, he can't do, and it's more for my eyes, because I'm at the point now where he can do all he can do. And it's getting worse and worse as far as trying to see and read, and I get so frustrated, so I'm gonna put a message in our little Facebook site for the park. Ask if anybody knows of a good eye doctor. So So those are about the only things I have to work on. We're not going anywhere this year, or next summer. We're not going to do any cruises or anything because of just buying the house. We've got to get our funds back up. However, we are going to New York again, and down to where is she? North Carolina, because my one and only granddaughter is graduating from high school in June. So we've got all kinds of points though that I'm going to use for our tickets, so it shouldn't cost us anything for our tickets. And of course, being we're going to New York for that, we can't go there without hopping down to North Carolina to see Bob's daughters and grandson. So that's what it's going to be. That's all that we're taking off next year. And we try to do it on the cheap as much as we can. So I've got the whole year to try to get myself better physical shape. Pretty tight here. Of course, see, big truck. They want all these big trucks. But they're pulling their fifth wheels, so what can they do? They gotta pull them with a truck. So we're at Dollar Tree. I'll go in and I shall be back soon. Okay, I'm back. Well, that wasn't very crowded in there, so that was nice. Spent $27. So, oh, that was just, Bob wanted some kind of chips and stuff. Let's see. Whew. They had, of course, all of their Christmas stuff was gone. Well, oh, they did have one little section that everything was 50% off, but they did start putting their Valentine's stuff out. So I got a few Valentine things. We'll see if I can make my wall behind me look a little bit better. Most of it seemed like it was stuff for Valentine parties. As far as stuff hanging on the walls, they didn't have much up, so they must not have had a whole lot left from last year to put up. So that's what they end up doing. So now we'll just go home. Bob will be surprised that I'm home as fast as I am getting home because, yeah, I just didn't take as much time roaming around Goodwill. You know, now it's like you gotta start being real careful again. Well, you should have been being careful, but I mean, increase your carefulness when it comes to getting germs and things from other people, because a lot of people have gotten lax. I haven't, but a lot of people have. So I see a guy in this lane. It looks like he's gonna try to turn with our lane. He's gonna screw things up. Whoops. Boy, that changed fast. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, people are getting a lot more lax as far as, you know, like washing their hands and that kind of stuff. And I was reading an article yesterday about what not to buy. Now it's green again. Now that all the other cars are coming this way. What not to buy used. And of course they had underwear on there, you know, which makes sense. Because even if you're washing this stuff, you know, there's still a lot of nasty germs that can get in underwear. Nice reading that, huh? And another was furniture. I was surprised at furniture. You know, like soft good items, like, you know, stuffed chairs, that kind of stuff, sofas. And what else did they have? They had about 10 things. Hats, because germs on their heads. See, I won't buy any of that kind of stuff there at the store unless it's very obvious that they're new and have not been used, like they're sealed in a package or something. Yeah. And I don't know, what else do they have? What else? Most things, though, I think you can pretty much wash. I mean, I really wash stuff when I get them. I mean, the clothes, I wash them before I even wear them. Like I say, I will not buy underwear in there. And that includes all types. Oh, and they say sheets. Sheets was one of them. I'm surprised at that, but I guess they say, because so many germs and stuff get on the sheets, even when you wash them, they could still be embedded in there. Ew. Most stuff, I think, that you can at least wash and see, and I like to put stuff in the dishwasher to sterilize them. I put hairbrushes in there, not other people's, just mine. Things like that I put in there in the dishwasher to get them sterilized. Not clothes, but of course pillows, that goes without saying, and mattresses. Ugh. So those are some of the other things that were on their list. Say we sure had a good time, a good Christmas with having Michelle and Brad with us. It was worth it buying the house just so we could have that. It was just enough days too to where I don't think we got on each other's nerves. You never know. Yeah. I mean, they didn't get on my nerves. It's just the right amount of days. Crazy cat. She, I've got to talk about her. We, went to bed later last night. And, in fact, I went in there before Bob because, we had to watch the Huskies game. And then he had to watch what followed afterwards to help him calm down. So I went in there first. Normally, I walk in first. He's walking right behind me. And then she follows because she feels like she's got to be the security. Make sure we get there. And then after finally get into bed, then she'll go back down, get her Saki, and bring it back up. Well, she had herself on a different schedule than I guess we'd do. And Saki didn't make it. But this morning it was on the bed. Bob said he didn't put it there. So she must have gone and gotten it. So funny. Here we go, the light screen. This morning, you'll have to look at my shorts. I'm going to get in the shower. So I was getting things set up to get in the shower, and she gets in there. And she didn't want to come out. She seems to like water, so I turned like that, just a little bit of water, because I don't want to scare her. And she kind of look, but then walk back to it. I thought, oh man, am I going to take a shower? So I did a couple of more times, and she finally came out. I did video of that too, of course. hope that I've gotten mail today. I've got several things that are supposed to be on their way. Because, like I say, I don't have anything to do videos on except this, which of course will go on today. And then I'll do the Goodwill and the Dollar Tree, and that will go up. I don't know if it'll go up tomorrow because you're getting this video so late in the day. Ouch. Darn hand. Darn arthritis. Tomorrow's going to be a big carport sale at one of the spaces because somebody's spouse died, and wanted to clean out and get rid of a bunch of stuff, so I'll go over to that. It's number 250. Let's see, these are 230s. Hard to see that. There's where the kitty is. Oh, there it is, there it is. It was in the window. 243, 268. Oh. Let's slip in here and get the mail. The sun was so bright I couldn't see where I was going. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay. It's hard to see around. Yeah, all I had was a couple of pieces of mail. No packages. I've only all come in at once. Maybe next week I'll go down to the mall area or something. Well, looks like somebody's getting either moving in or they're getting furniture delivered. No better when I get up here next to the big truck. Looks like they're getting some delivered. It doesn't say on the truck, but it looks like it's new stuff. We've got some friends from our old park who are supposed to be arriving this week. He's been ill, so normally they come down a lot earlier, and they've got a cute dog named Cookie. Now, the story behind Cookie is her original mama was down at the other park, and she had a dog named Cookie, and everybody loved that little dog. Well, then unfortunately she crossed the Rainbow Bridge. So when Joyce got another dog, it looks just like Cookie, the first Cookie. So she named it Cookie 2. Well, she was finding that it was a lot different having a puppy than having the original Cookie. So this neighbor here, or the people that are going to be moving here, they had lost a dog too, and they just loved Cookie. So she gave it to them. And of course, they took to her, you know. So she's, Cookie's still with them as far as I know. So we'll be seeing Cookie 2. Excuse me. Ooh. Okay, well, I am home. I hope you enjoyed this version. You know, it's hard to think of things to talk about. you can think of anything you'd like me to talk about, let me know. But don't forget to do your job, which is subscribe if you haven't, like, comment, share. I love you all. Bye.